Hey guys, welcome to Blue Heron Bass Fishing. Wanted to talk to you real quick today about 5 different jerk baits that you need to try. Okay, the first one up on the list, and one of the ones I probably use the most, would be the 6 cents Provoke. Now, they make the Provoke in a few different models. This is the standard 106X. I've also got a cool silent model. This is the 97 SI. And they also make, I don't have one out of the box, but they do make some deep diving versions as well. They're not super deep. It's like a 4 to 7 foot type dive, so you're not going to get down too far with that, but they do go a little bit further than the standard ones. Now, the reason I like these guys is they have a very good suspension on them. The stock hooks are quite nice. I don't lose many fish on these, and they're super common. You can find them at Academy, Bass Pro, Shields, you name it. They sell these things all over the place. Another great thing, you can get them on sale sometimes. I got on a tackle warehouse sale and I paid $7 a piece for some of these recently. So you can get them for pretty good prices. In terms of the way they actually fish, they fish really well. They suspend really well. They do have a slight rise in the water column. So if you want one that has a very, very, very slow rise to it, these are very good. Now this one also has, I'm using mine with 12-pound fluorocarbon. So you may be able to reduce that rise a little bit with some lighter fluorocarbon. So just keep that in mind. But that is kind of how the action works on these. So now the standard, the 106X, those work very well. And I like that they have a silent model. You don't see too many silent jerk baits out there. So that's a very good option when the fish are not wanting something as aggressive, either in very cold waters or just a time where the bite is slowed. It could be a number of things, but you've got a silent and a non-silent model with these. So that gives you some great options. In terms of color, they have a ton of really great colors on them. My favorite is, I have one in here to show you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pull out this mess of jerk baits. The 4K shad, that color is so good. A lot of times if you're fishing that, if you pull it up near the bank, you'll almost fool yourself and think it's a fish flashing by because that color looks so great on there. So definitely try out the 6 cents Provokes. Okay, so next one is going to be the Shimano World Minnow. I've got 2 of these. These are the WM115 SPs. So the thing with the World Minnow that makes them kind of unique is, I'll see if I can get it for you, the internal flash boost. So whenever you fish this thing, there's a little piece of foil in there that's attached on a couple of springs. So when the lure is at rest, it's going to have that internal flickering. So it's kind of like a secondary action on them. And I'm actually a believer that that works. I really do think it helps. Aside from that, they just have a great action on them. Suspension is really good on them. The side-to-side move is really good. And they come with some pretty good stock hooks as well. So if you can get yourself a few of these World Minnows, I'd highly suggest them. So great action, the flash boost technology, very good hooks, and they suspend well as well. Okay, the next one up is the Berkeley Stunna. I'm not a fan of that name. It sounds goofy saying it, but Berkeley Stunna. This one happens to be a 112 plus 1, so it's a little bit of a deeper diving. They have a 110 plus 1, I believe, and the 112. They might even have a 100 size as well. But the Berkeley Stunna is a really good one. Great action, great hooks and everything, for factory stock hooks, I would say. What's kind of cool about these is they are a slow sinking model. So it may not say that on the package, but when you actually fish these, so you're going to get the good suspension and it doesn't go down much, but you're going to have a very slow sink. So keep that in mind, for the time of the year or the body of water you're fishing. If you wanted to go something like with one of the 6 cents Provoke that has a rise, or for some reason you need a little bit of a fall, that's where this Berkeley Stunna can come into play. Same thing with these guys. They do kind of have a little bit of a smaller hook on them than what you're going to see on something like, say, this. I don't really use these a whole lot, but that's a, what is this thing called? It's a SS6 120 scope stick. That's what they call it, Bill Lewis scope stick. They have some really big hooks on them. I personally find I tend to retain fish on smaller treble hooks with jerk baits versus those larger ones. I think you lose more fish on those in my kind of observation, what I've noticed. So I think these good small hooks, they hook the fish up well. But yeah, definitely try these guys out, the Berkeley Stunnas. The cost on them is pretty good. They also sell them on sale frequently, so you don't have to pay, $20 plus for a jerk bait, and they'll fish good and catch you some fish. Okay, number 4 on the list. Now, if you want something cheaper, this is the Academy house brand, the H2OX. These guys are $7. So I'm going to tell you straight off the bat, there's something about the action on these I don't like as much to fish. However, I would be lying if I told you that they don't catch fish. They actually catch fish quite well. Now these also, they're gonna have a slight rise, probably a little faster than some of the others, but they do suspend pretty good, especially being a $6.99 lure, and they have some different colors on them. But yeah, this one's the Academy H2OX brand. It's a 3 to 5 foot diver, as it says on the bottom there. And they have some pretty neat colors. I like this chrome one, but those are definitely worth a try. Like, so say if you just are on a budget, you don't want to spend as much, or if you're going to a new pond or a new lake and you don't know where you're going to get snagged at, and you're worried about losing it, give these guys a throw for $7. You're not out too much money. They come equipped with VMC hooks on them. Now, they're not red lines. They're just the standard VMC hooks, but they're quite good, and they're better than some other major brands' hooks, in my opinion. So don't be afraid to try those things. If you see them at Academy, you can pick yourself up on for $6 or $7. Give them a throw. Okay, the last one, this is gonna be the Rapala Maverick, the Maverick 110. This is actually the jerkbait that kind of got me in love with jerkbaits recently, if I'm being honest. And I actually got it for, I got it as part of a pack when I signed up for some fishing deal a while back. So it's not even one I bought. But I started throwing this thing, absolutely fell in love with it, and that's kind of kicked me off to wanting to add a whole bunch more to my collection over time. But so the thing with these guys, action's fantastic on them. They have the internal weight transfer system. But one of the biggest things I'm going to say is out of the box, they have these VMC redline hooks on them. They're super, super sticky hooks, which is very important on a jerkbait. You don't want dull hooks on a jerkbait because so often a fish will just come up and bat this thing, barely grab it. You want everything you can to try to get that fish hooked up. So very sticky hooks on them. They suspend excellent. So when you're twitching these, they have a little bit more, I would say, resistance feel in the water than some of those others I'd mentioned. But they have a very good side-to-side action. I can't speak right. And then they also tend to go nose down. So after you do the twitches on them, they tend to reset, and you're going to see these facing nose down most of the time. So I think that is bite triggering at times as well. They do have a rattle inside. And they make a deep diver as well. This is just a standard one, but definitely try the Rapala Maverick 110. Now, if you're wondering why on earth did I not mention everybody's favorite, the Megabass 110, I'm going to be honest with you. I just recently got one. I haven't tried it. From all of the online speak of this, I think this is a given, guys. Everybody knows that the 110 is the golden standard in jerkbaits, so I didn't mention it in today's video. Not leaving it out on purpose. I'll probably like this wonderfully when I try it. It's just that's the first one I've got, so I didn't want to speak on it without using it. But I think that's a given. Everybody says the 110 is the way to go. So I just wanted to show you 5 different ones I've used a lot and I've had some really good luck with. So hope that helps any of you guys out. If you have any questions, drop them in them comments and I'll do my best to answer them. God bless you guys. Have a great one.